Oh man, 20 years of Xbox. Can't wait to see what they're going to be celebrating here.
Incredible sci-fi universe of Halo. Halo began 20 years ago as the defining experience for Xbox. And thanks to you, it's now a global pop culture phenomenon. Or stepping back into the boots of Master Chief in Halo Infinite this December. The Halo universe continues to expand in new and thrilling ways. Because of your passion for Halo and your constructive feedback, we gave Halo Infinite more time to refine it for everyone that has been with us from the beginning and for anyone who's just getting started. And we at 343 are proud to celebrate 20 years of Halo with you in a very special way. Enjoy.
Oh man, the music. You just can't get any better than that music. As soon as, oh, it's like church. So good.
Hello, Halo community, from all of us at 343 Industries. To everyone who played in the recent multiplayer flights, your passion and feedback and spectacular gameplay clips inspired all of us as we made the final push to get Halo Infinite ready for launch. As a thank you and to celebrate our 20th anniversary, we wanted to do something special. So let me hand the mic to Tom French, Creative Director for Halo Infinite Multiplayer. Tom?
Thank you, Joseph. On behalf of the entire Halo team, it's my honor and privilege to announce that your Spartan journey begins
It's out
today.
now?
Right
You're releasing
now, you
it
can download
early?
and start playing Season 1 of Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer beta on Xbox One, Series S, X, and PC. This is the kickoff of our season, and you'll have access to all the maps, core modes, academy features, and the full battle pass to unlock. And your progression will carry over when we officially release the game on December 8th. This is an amazing moment for our team to get to celebrate this as we finally get to release the game and play with you all online. See you online, Spartans.
Get. It's early. Oh.
Here we go! Okay, let's go!
Oddball.
All right, let's do it. And I love my skin. No regrets getting it.
I love my skin too. You gotta love yourself.
Did you buy it? Where all the power weapons are.
Ball dropped.
Nice.
Coming, Clamp.
We have the ball.
Swords on me.
He's coming behind you, behind you.
Got two of them up there.
Got him.
I melee. How did that?
Got them both.
Thank you.
I got sword.
I got ball.
Hello?
Another one, mate. Behind me.
Yep.
And I'm coming to you.
Double
Where
sworded.
you want to take it? Where you want to take it? Oh,
It's right here,
don't go around the
fine.
corner.
Hit him! Hit him!
Got
Thank
him.
you.
There's another one.
Literally needed you to melee him like 3 times. The dude kept coming after me. I got scared.
Man, just let me know if you need help.
on. Got him.
Forward, bro.
Thank you.
I need help on ball.
Yep.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I'm going up top.
He's weak. He's weak. I'm gonna.
How? Dude, you lunge so far with melee. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I got top.
I
got
haven't
top,
gotten it, bro. I haven't
you
gotten
want
it.
to
as well.
Or you want to come up here?
I'm chilling down here.
I got
They're
you,
gonna
I got you.
rotate. They're gonna come this way. You know that.
2 in the middle.
Oh yeah. By the way, if you press up, you can ping.
Yeah, they're
Right,
coming.
you can ping.
He's weak. He's weak. He's weak. He's broken. He's broken.
10 seconds.
Another one. Another one.
Hold
Two,
this
two,
up.
two,
broken?
two,
Press
two,
this
two.
up.
He's coming around. Coming around. Coming around.
7, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. 1.
I'm pressing Grenard.
1 shot going up in the
Oh,
cubby
they're all
hole.
there.
Oh, he's right here.
Playing like.
He dropped it.
I got it. Don't worry, boys. Oh wait, I missed
Got
it.
him.
This guy's 1, bro.
Oh my god,
traded.
just pick it up.
We traded. All right, bet.
And now, the finish.
Maybe you can't get the sword.
He's 1 shot flake above you.
You might need some time on it.
Got him.
1 more. Head.
I'm coming up. I'm coming up.
3 down. Let's get some time.
Yep, just stay there.
Here, I'll grab this side.
Middle. Coming up middle. Yep, they're middle still. Woo!
Oh no.
I'm rotating you guys. I'm rotating you guys.
They're coming.
Nice.
Ah, another one here. Another one here. I
Another
just
one here,
ate,
coming,
got
coming,
ate,
coming
bro.
up.
Oh.
Dead. Oh,
I got taken out.
Ooh.
Oh,
he got 3 down. We can't let that happen.
He got a triple kill off of that. That's crazy. It's okay. We just push together.
Yep.
Just wait for us to push. Wait for us to push.
I am.
You're going up top.
All right,
He's going up top.
A. Go towards A.
Right there in corner.
Dead.
Another one. Got him.
Got it.
No one down
There's
below.
another one down below.
Got it.
Got him.
Good kills.
I'm going towards you guys. We hold A. We hold A here.
Middle. Middle.
Grenades obtained.
Yeah, we hold A right here.
We just hold it right here.
I'm going for active camo. He's went around
These
back.
kids don't know what they're doing, bro.
I think he might be coming up B side.
I think he's coming through middle. Yeah,
Uh,
He's
circular
going
room.
A. He's
Blue
under A.
circle.
He's under A. There you go. Another one.
On me. On me.
Inbound.
Don't push it. Don't
Ow.
On me. On me. On me. On me. On me. On me.
That's nice.
On me.
Coming
I
to you
got your
guys.
fill.
Oh my god. I'm running.
1 more.
No! This is the freaking longest hold ever.
Oh, he's up top. Oh my god.
They're coming.
I hold here.
Underneath?
I hold here. I got
You
this.
hold.
Easy.
You stay. You stay. We
I
win
got
here.
this. I got this. We win.
This is definitely the spot to hold on this map.
We win.
There's 2.
2 up. 2 up.
I got
Coming to
this
you level.
balling. Get out of here, boy. He's like straight balling.
Yeah, I think you hold it for what? 2 minutes.
I think for a majority of it, yeah.
120. I think you get straight balling. And I hope you enjoyed that multiplayer gameplay of Halo Infinite. Me, Clam, Lifestyles, and my good buddy that I've gamed for a long time, but I haven't played with him recently, Lamaggio Smith, Michael Biter. Thank you for playing some ranked matches with us. There'll be a lot more of Halo to come, and I'm so happy and thankful to 343 for dropping that so early for the 20th anniversary. It's hard to think that's 20 years old now, and just 2 days before my birthday. I just turned 36. I'm old. Coming up next, we sit down with GamerDoc, a licensed medical professional in the field of esports. We'll have more on what she's doing in the field of esports and why medical hasn't really been thought for this branch. We'll have more right after the break. And welcome back, everyone, to the 1UP XP show. Today, we sit down with a very interesting and amazing guest. In our first podcast that released this week, we are talking to GamerDoc. She is a licensed medical professional. She's a doctor, and she is traveling the road of esports. And some may say, well, why do you need a doctor in esports? And when you listen to the podcast, she deep dives into why medical professionals are needed, not just in esports, but any sport. You wouldn't play football without a trainer. Why would you have professional players gaming without a doctor? Right? We sat down with GamerDoc, and this is what she had to say. You have some achievements under your belt, and even more to come. Because I do want to mention this, if you don't mind, but you're nominated for Top Educated from Game Hers.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you. I mean,
and
great.
I voted. Anybody who listens to this, go and vote. Listen to her podcast and then make your decision, or you can tweet at her. Maybe she'll answer you and make your decision. But I highly recommend voting for her, as she really knows her stuff. But nominated for that, you have a book out, which no small feat there, because this is not just an ordinary book. This is a straight up textbook. And you have that book, The Handbook of Esports Medicine, Clinical Aspects of Competitive Video Gaming. You are now part of Evil Geniuses Org, which is amazing. And there's so many other things. I don't want to forget anything. Is there anything else that is the achievements of GamerDoc here?
Those are my highlights right now. I've got 2 more partnerships that are probably going to be announced in the next couple of weeks with some other brands as well. But those are the ones I can talk about right now. Yeah. But the EG thing happened last week. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I'm their health or wellness and performance consultant for now.
Right.
So we're going to work on building a comprehensive, holistic approach to health and wellness for their players. And what that means eventually is you play better, right? Like that's the basis of everything I do, is like, people don't want to be healthy so they can be healthy, right? There's a small fraction of society that actually wants that. A lot of people want to be healthy so they can do the things they love for longer. So I'm really excited about the EG thing. Yeah. The book's exciting. Mm-hmm. It's been a great year.
Fun. It really has. I would say, I mean, you are blowing up. And I am super proud, because it needs to happen. It needs to be addressed. It's being addressed. And I think this is something that's only going to grow, tenfold. What is esports medicine?
Very good question. So gamers are people who use their hands, wrists, fingers to perform complex actions, right? So if I'm on a controller, I'm using my pointer finger, my ring finger, maybe if I have paddles, the back, and my thumbs.
Right.
And I'm doing hundreds of actions a minute, right? Because I need to turn left, but look right, and aim down my sights and fire and change my gun and reload. And then on PC, similarly, have, your fingers on the keyboard and your hand on the mouse. And so hundreds and hundreds of actions per minute. And the thing is that our muscles and our tendons in our hands weren't necessarily meant to do tiny little movements over and over again in non-ideal positions. So what starts to happen over the years is you get little tiny changes in those tendons, right? Little tiny changes in those muscles, or your posture gets a little bit worse, or the muscles in your back lengthen just a little bit. But for esports, in order to be excellent at something, you have to put 10,000 hours in. So imagine you're doing this for 10,000 hours. Those small changes become big changes. And so fundamentally, their body is structured differently. They have a lower lean body mass. They have different looking tendons. Their nerves might look like that of a 50 or 60-year-old. Their posture might look like that of a 50 or 60-year-old. And that puts them at risk for a lot of injuries. So hand and wrist strains, back issues, neck pain, eye strain. And that's what I thought esports medicine was when I was going into it. But I'm going into a field that, imagine, like I said, in the tweet, imagine if the NFL never had athletic trainers. Imagine if they don't have nutritionists, they don't have dietitians, they don't have this whole support staff. And all of a sudden you're a sports medicine doctor and you show up. You're wearing a lot of hats.
Yeah. Yeah. What are some of the biggest problems with esports and health that you're seeing right now?
So one of the things that's so interesting about esports and esports medicine is, if I work in traditional sports, I did work in traditional sports for a little while. Mm-hmm. People know if you play soccer, you can get an ankle sprain, right? They know that that is a
Right.
risk. They know if they fall and feel their ankle twist funny and they have pain after, that's an ankle sprain. They have that awareness and understanding that if you participate in the sport, you can get injured.
Right.
So esports doesn't have that. So there's this fundamental lack of understanding that you can get injured playing video games. And to me, that's the number one issue.
Right.
Because if you don't know you can get injured, you can't prevent it and you won't be able to treat it effectively after. So in soccer, if you know, okay, hey, I got to do strengthening exercises of my foot to prevent against ankle strain. Hey, I got loose ligaments, so I'm going to wear an ankle brace. This is going to prevent me from having an ankle sprain. After I get injured, all right, I'm going to ice it. I'm going to rest it. I'm going to give it some compression. I'm going to do physical therapy once the pain is a little bit better. I'm going to maintain my range of motion and I'm going to heal and I'm going to get better. In gaming, we don't have that either. So if you don't know you can get injured, you don't know you can recover from these injuries. So when people start feeling numbness and tingling in their pinky finger, when they start feeling pain in the back of the wrist, instead of being like, hey, this is something I need to go see someone about and fix, they say, hey, this is my life now.
Right.
And these kids are 18 years old, 17 years old. You know, that we see these people retire from competitive video gaming at 22, 23 years old.
And it doesn't have to be that way.
Doesn't have to be that way.
And again, huge thank you to GamerDoc for giving me some of her time to pick her brain and really explore this kind of new territory in esports. A lot of esports is brand new in general, but when you talk medical field in esports, a lot of people start saying, why do you need a doctor for esports? She is blazing the path. She is almost a complete founder of medical in esports, and I couldn't be happier for her, and I thank her up and down, left and right, whatever it is you want to do. Konami Code for giving me her time and sitting down and explaining things to me. So thank you again, GamerDoc. Make sure you check out the full podcast on our website, wherever you stream podcasts. Just search the 1UpXP Show. We'll be right back with another huge podcast highlight. The Immortals, the Pro Esports Team, the Immortals, is moving to the Great Lakes region. They gave me some time to talk to their CEO, Jordan Sherman. We'll have that right after the break. And welcome back, everyone. We have another huge podcast highlight for you, and this one is with the professional esports organization Immortals. They are moving from LA to the Great Lakes region, and that is a huge move, as we now have a huge esports pro team and organization that is moving to focus on the Great Lakes. I sat down with the CEO, Jordan Sherman, and we talk about that. This is what he had to say. There is such a passion here. And I mean, when you look at the college esport level, even the high school, we have more high schools here in northern Michigan with esports programs than we do colleges. And it's not just Michigan. When you go to Wisconsin, you go to Illinois, you go to Indiana, you go over to Ohio, there is so much esports here that when you look at it, you're like, wow, the Midwest is really popping. And I credit Immortals. That's a huge move, but at the same time, it just seems so fitting.
First of all, you have to understand the culture of Great Lakes. You have to be here, from here, really, to understand the culture. And I think part of the culture, sadly, has been you have to leave in order to get ahead.
Correct.
Even though there's like a ton of talent here. So why can't Immortals come to the region and lock it down and help keep that talent here?
100%.
Also, I feel the same way. Like, I hated the Yankees growing up and like the Knicks. And I think people in the Great Lakes region, at least myself, like, you have this chip on your shoulder, like, we're just as good as everybody else. Right. So give us a chance. And when we announced it last week for the Great Lakes region, we didn't say this was Detroit or this was Ann Arbor.
Right. It's Great Lakes region.
We said it's Great Lakes.
Right.
And we took a little bit of a risk because you never know how people are going to react. Right. And if you look at kind of the Twitter or the DMs with people that have been reaching out, it's, we're here in Milwaukee, we're here in Madison, we're here in Cleveland, we're here in Northern Michigan, we're here in Minnesota. Like, people are rallying around this and saying like, okay, Immortals is coming, we got to show up. And what I've been telling the team in turn is we got to show up for all of these people in esports. Like, we have to actually be about it. So that's what we're kind of trying to do. And we're setting up these opportunities to actually work with all these groups.
Let's introduce Immortals and what Immortals is, because here in Northern Michigan, a lot of people might not know exactly pro esports, but what is Immortals and what is it that you guys have to offer?
Yep. So Immortals owns and operates professional video game teams. So if you kind of dial it back to the intro stages, Video games are made by publishers, and those publishers have decided our game is so popular, we're going to build a league around our game. One of the biggest leagues is a game called League of Legends, which is made by a publisher called Riot.
Correct.
So there's companies out there like ours and others who are saying, okay, we actually want to own a franchise spot in some of these leagues. So we're willing to invest in players, in infrastructure, and talent to host a spot so we could participate. And the publishers select which organizations get to have teams. So not everybody can just start a team. You have to get into the league. So League of Legends, for example, has 10 teams. We have one of those 10 teams. And then they have different leagues across the world. So there's the US League, there's the European League, there's the China League. And then at the end of the season, which is in October, just finished, there's the World Championships. So everybody from the top teams, the top regions meet for a World Championships. It just finished in China, and next year it's going to be here in the US. We as a professional esports organization want to actually bring these live events and activations to the Great Lakes community and also help pro players and influencers get their start. So whether you're a fan or you're a potential talent or you're a potential player, Immortals wants to be the entry point for you into gaming in the region.
And you can catch that entire podcast over on our website or wherever you stream podcasts. Make sure you tune into the entire thing, as we did highlight a few key things, as they plan on bringing an all-female Valorant team made around the Great Lakes region. That is also very huge, but there's 47 minutes of me and Jordan talking everything that Immortals has plans for here in the Great Lakes region. We have one last segment coming up. We'll be right back after this break. And that does it for this week's jam-packed episode of the 1UpXP show. Be good, stay safe, take care. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.